Welcome back to another video, guys. I've got some amazing leaks for you guys. I have been hunting into the depths of the, not the ocean, but the game files. But I have been hunting deep. And we have got some more information. So stay tuned. Here we go. Yo, what is going on, ladies and gents? It is your boy here, ImOw, bringing you back another Area F2 video. Sorry about no beard. I had a shave this morning and I look like a little baby. But anyway, basically guys, if you remember my last news video and my leaks video, I said it was going to be my last until I get confirmation on new information. But basically, in other words, I'm not going to believe what people are telling me. I'm not going to show you guys what people are telling me. I'm going to find out information myself, or I'm going to wait for it to be confirmed. So, I have spent the last day and a half going through game files within Area F2. So guys, I have purchased myself a brand new Samsung Tab 6, the 8GB version, by the way. The purpose behind this was basically when games come out in beta, I can play them first now. I've also purchased myself a brand new iPad 12.9 inch as well, but let's not talk about that one. Flex. Anyways, guys, so yeah, so I've got this, and what I've done, I've gone through some of the game files, and basically there has been a new update within one of the game files, which was on the 14th of August. If you don't believe me, you can search through the game files yourself and you can confirm that. But basically, guys, some of the programs you won't be able to open. So I've been able to open them, luckily, because what I've done, I've exported them from my Android device and I've placed them onto my Windows computer. I've also downloaded a game development program which is called Unity, which allowed me to open some of the game files, and also I've opened a lot of them via text files as well. So I'm about to show you some files that I found myself, okay, and this is why I'm posting this video, because I found them myself and I'm very confident. You know, I've even spoken to a lot of big content creators on Area F2 to confirm some of these details. So what I'm about to show you is some like memos of different character names, agent names, map callouts, and so on. And basically, I've confirmed with other content creators. I've been like, yo, dude, was this in the game originally, or or have I forgotten about it? And they've all confirmed back to me that they've never seen it in the original game themselves either. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, ladies and gents, before my video starts, as I recorded it yesterday and I edited it, the reason I didn't upload it last night was I was really tired, but we've had more information and more game files come into place. So what I'm about to show you right now on the screen is basically some brand new weapons that have been added to the game and their game sounds. Full credit to a YouTuber called D-Box. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a fantastic YouTuber. Here he is here. So D-Box is literally up to scratch with the information. So if you guys want to, check him out, link in the description down below. But he's literally up to scratch with all the information, the same amount as me. We are both hunting for as much information as possible. But yeah, go check him out. But let's jump straight into this one. Basically, the 9x19, all these game sounds are going to be in a Google Drive on D-Box's video if you want to go check them all out. But we got a 9x19, just for example, a couple of sounds. There's a couple of sounds in here. So the C1, but the S12K, probably a shotgun, P30L, M12S. You guys might not be able to see this because of my webcam. Let me just pull this down a sec. The one I'm mostly very happy to see on there is a G360. So here's a couple. So obviously these sounds are coming from like different parts of the maps by the looks of it. Anyways, guys, I had to add this to the start of the video, so go check him out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out. Okay guys, before I actually jump into this, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Everything I've found has been 100% myself, and also it might not be 100% accurate or true, but I just want to state real quickly right now, I could potentially get in trouble for releasing this, but if I have to delete the video in the future, I will. But I just want to show you everything I found, okay? So the reason I got the game files, okay, I exported them. I could export them via BlueStacks. BlueStacks is an emulator. You can basically have your own Android device on a PC. Don't be that person that plays mobile games on a PC. But just to quickly show you where you can get these game files from. If you go into your Android device, click onto File Manager, then click onto Android. You got to go to Data, Cougar.aref2, and then I do recommend Files. Basically, in here, okay, is going to be everything you need, everything that I found. There is just so much information in here, but as you can see, there are a lot of files within this within the game files, which you won't be able to open, but I have exported them myself. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to start off with the minor leaks, and then I'm going to build myself up to the big leaks, okay? So like I said, everything that I'm about to show you is within those game files, so you can go check them yourselves. But what I've done is, because these text documents and these files, when you open them, it's literally got like tens and thousands of different words and numbers. So what I've done is basically highlighted the important ones and screenshotted them, and I've just made them into my own little files for now. So let's start off with this one. Very basic, but let's jump into it. Vertical grip and angle grip. So this is what most of the text files I'm about to show you is going to look like. First of all is going to be the code in number. So on the left hand side within the inverted commas, this is how they reference and how they code these text files within the game. And on the right hand side is what they are called, or what they are. So let's just begin. Vertical grip and angle grip. So as you guys know, we didn't really have a customization within the game when it came to grips. I believe that there was a vertical grip on some weapons that was automatically placed on there, but this states that potentially there is going to be a way that we can now adjust our own grips and customize them. Hopefully we can, because of course Call of Duty Mobile right now has got a brand new gunsmith feature, so it'd be quite nice to actually have this in the new update. Second file then, guys, I'm going to show you. Let's jump straight into this one here. So agent names, very important. So as you can see on screen right now, there's quite a couple here. I'm not going to go through them all, but basically these are like supplies. So within the game there was like crates and whatnot, but some of them you may know because they was in the original game. Like for instance, Black Hole and Spider. But the ones that I've never heard of is Death Trace, Night/Neon Night, the Combatant, or however you pronounce that, Infinity, Golden Crow. I've never heard of these before. If you guys have heard of them, let me know. Don't worry guys, leaks are going to get a lot better in just a moment. Here is the next one. Fire Chief, Cold Blood, and Blackwater. So again, when I was speaking to a couple of YouTubers, we all feel like this could be new names for the agents, or it could be brand new skins. Like for instance, Fire Chief, I know that there was a skin in there for the firefighter, which he could have potentially been called was Fire Chief. So Cold Blood and Blackwater, are these new? Because if you look at the code in 9004, and then these two here, 1002 and 1000. So these have, again, already been updated. There's an extra digit on the end, which means they are newer files than this Fire Chief one. So the Fire Chief one, of course, was the one that was potentially already in the game. Then, what I'm going to show you here is the gun list. So again, not many that has been changed. These guns are pretty much all the same. 9x19pp. We have researched that. That is a compensator from Escape of Tarkov. It's a PC game, that is. So is this potentially a compensator? But another YouTuber said it was one of the guns within the game. I can't remember that gun being called that. It's okay. Let's get into some more interest in here. So guys, this is what we have all been looking for. Friendly fire, baby. Intentional friendly fire. So, as you guys know, there was no friendly fire at all within Area F2. So now, intentional friendly fire. So back in Area F2, the only way you could actually friendly fire was if you blew up a wall. It would damage your teammate by literally a millimeter of his health bar. But you never used to get an error code like this, or you never had anything like this. But by the looks of it, this could potentially be, so if you actually shoot your teammate, you know, and it's intentional, or you kill them, then you will get like a warning message like this, or you might get kicked from the actual ranked game and you get this message as well. So let's just hope let's just hope that it is what we are expecting right there, guys. So next one I'm going to show you here then, ladies and gents, is this one here. So, as you guys know, there was a jammer device. It was a gadget that you could put on the floor, which would stop people from breaching through the walls or stop drones getting in for the information. But, this is the but. Signal jammed, unable to trace. So, straight away, signal jammed, unable to trace. Could this potentially be if there was an agent that could track you with his drone by shooting a dart into you? If you ran to a jammer, could you no longer be tracked? And also, the one that I'm more curious about is signal is being jammed by an ally. Strange. So could this mean that if your teammate is playing jammer and he puts a jammer down, if you chuck like a smoke bomb or a C4 near that location, you know, you won't be able to use it? So that jammer works on the enemies, but it also counter works on your own friendly teammates as well. Could that potentially be what this means? We don't know. But again, you look at the code in here. 101, 1404, 101, 101. Again, brand new files that have been updated within this text memo. So I'm going to then jump over to this here. 613003, there's a code. So 5v5 special agent training, best of 5 rounds. So before the game closed down, they actually sent a message basically saying that they need to revamp the game. Thank you for playing the game. But they've had feedback, and the feedback basically states that, you know, players don't know how to play the game. They go into the game and they quit the game pretty fast because, you know, they don't know how to play it. That is one of the statements that Area F2 actually put out there in basically saying why they closed the game down. What are the reasons? So what could this suggest? 5v5 special agent training, best of 5 rounds. Could this potentially mean now that instead of going into a ranked or a casual match, you can actually go into a training map with bots and actually 5v5 that way? Hopefully, because this would generate new players a good feel for the game. And I hope that is the case. Okay, so next one I'm going to show you here is quite a weird one here. Snowhawk, Soldier, Speed Demon, Death Trace. Ignore the target found. But Snowhawk, Death Trace, Soldier, Speed Demon. Could these be new agents? Speed Demon, Death Trace, Snowhawk, because I know Hawk was basically the sniper of the game with a thermal. Or are these skins for the agents? Because I can tell you now, I had pretty much every skin in the game, and I don't recall any of these. The only one that comes to my mind a little bit would be Speed Demon, but then looking at the code is pretty much brand new. But Death Trace, the code 1000 again, it doesn't start in the 9s. Never heard this one before. So let's move on. So let's have a look here. I haven't seen this one either. So guys, confirm in the comments section down below. But this could potentially be a new map. So map callouts. So I have confirmed this with a couple of YouTubers again. We have never seen these callouts. So, Cinder, post office, supermarket, bookstore, and restroom. Restroom, okay, we could have probably used that one, but on the second floor, I can't remember a map that has a restroom on the second floor, for starters. Supermarket and bookstore? No. I have never, ever heard of that before. Bookstore, supermarket. Never heard of it. Have you guys heard of it? No, nor me. Let's move on. More map callouts. So again, depot roof. Have you guys ever heard of that one before? Because I sure haven't. Depot? There was no map that was called depot. Was there a map called depot? I don't think there was. Basement, so basement floor 1, depot vents. So could this suggest that there are like really small vents that you can place your drones down? Or could it be because callouts, the drones never had callouts for where the drones went. So could depot vents potentially be a new way that you get inside of this map? Like, you know, is it going to be a small map? If you guys ever play Critical Ops, there's a map on there that has like a little small L-shaped vent, which only one person can squeeze through at a time. But if you went through there, you would easily get killed. Could this potentially be it? Staff stairs. Never heard of staff stairs before. Let me just have a look now. Is that everything that I'm going to show you? No, it is not. Because I've got a couple more. Boyakasha. Each draw gives you an outfit, no duplicates. Draw 9 times to get all outfits. That was never a statement within the game. There was always crates in the game, and you never got duplicates, which was amazing. But it never told you basically draw 9 times to get all outfits. Or it said no duplicates. It never told you that you could never get duplicates. We only found out that there was no duplicates by buying it, and then we realized that there was no duplicates, but there was never a message there telling you that you would never get a duplicate. But also on top of that, each draw gives you an outfit. An outfit? Okay, so I've never heard of outfit before. I heard of skins, camos, and whatnot, but not an outfit. So this one that I'm about to show you is super important, guys, and I really want you to look out for this one. So, as you know, you could refer friends and recruit people and whatnot within Area F2. But now, basically, the game was a CQB game. But looking at the statement here, they're not advertising it as a CQB. They're kind of twisting the guidelines. Again, this could be down to the lawsuit, and they're trying to approach it differently. Join me in Area F2. My username is I am awesome. The world's first mobile 5v5 indoors tactical shooter will totally blow your mind. So, as you guys remember, it used to be the world's first mobile CQB game. But now it is the world's first mobile 5v5 indoors tactical shooter. Very strange, but it is what it is. Next one I'm going to show you here then, ladies and gents, is this one here. This one is exciting. Use a hook gun to climb the wall. Weapon paint. So there's 2 things right there. Literally 2 things right there, ladies and gents. And that is hook gun, weapon paint. So as you guys know, the hook gun, what they're trying to refer to there, back in the old version of the game, which got shut down, was called the grapple gun or the repel. It was never called a hook gun. But if you guys watch my last video, Area F2 on Cougar's site updated their logo. Basically, they had a grapple gun originally, and then the logo updated to a hook gun. If you guys don't know what I'm referring to, you can go check out my my last news video. And also weapon paints as well. This right here is new to me, as they were called camos or skins, not weapon paints. So is this referring to that we could potentially now, you know, customize our weapons with paints? Could we customize them to our own satisfaction? Instead of just having a camo, we can have multiple paints. We don't know. Nobody knows. These are just in the new game files. We're all experiencing this at the same time, ladies and gents. Okay. So now that I've got all those codes basically out of the way with, we're going to jump into some pretty intense stuff right now, okay? First things first, okay, I'm going to show you Cargo Dock. There are some Easter eggs, there are some images, and basically it's going to show us the new updated map. So basically, before Area F2 actually released, they designed a couple of the maps completely different. They designed them completely different to what they was in the global version. But those old maps were deleted within the game files. And within the new updated files in the last couple of days, they have now reappeared. And some of them were reopened via different file names. And I'm about to show you some of them. First one I want to show you is an Easter egg. And I want you guys to have your opinion on it. And it's this one. And it's not going to load for me, is it? Let's try and open it again. Okay. Well, I'm going to open it with something else. Let's open it with paint. Okay. Well, that's really poor quality, but it is what it is. But guys, this is Cargo Dock. And the reason I'm saying Easter egg, basically, let's just begin. I'm just going to highlight a couple of things here. If you guys remember this room, this here was a window that you could actually go through. It was a window that you had to reinforce. It was a wooden window that you could get through. Okay? And there was a doorway here. There's a doorway here that leads into here. Then there's another doorway that was like over... Basically, let me just expand that. There was another doorway here. So this was one room. And then... towards this location, outside this wall, there was another door. Yep, I know. It sounds complicated, but it's okay. I'm just going to explain a little bit more. So the Easter egg here that I'm on about is this big fat sign here. Happy birthday. So guys, if you have been listening to any leaks that's been released via Discord, Reddit, and, you know, D-Box, he's another YouTuber that leaks a lot of information. Basically, the first time the game was developed was on, I believe it was the 29th of August, 2019. That was the date that the game was first ever, you know, worked on. It was when the game, you know, was started and, you know, created. And there's been a lot of theories that's been going around discussing that the game is going to be potentially coming out on its 1 year anniversary, which it would be at the end of this month. So what the hell is this, dudes? What is it? Is this an Easter egg? Is this what the new updated file is going to look like? Is this what Cargo Dock is going to look like? We don't know. Anyways, let's move on. I like this one. Are you ready for this one, ladies and gents? Ooh, yes. Hammer. So you guys know Hammer, the main man himself right here, was one sexy piece of agent. He was amazing. Anyways, that's not what we're here to look at. Well, this confirms that Hammer is still in the game, by the way. But what I want to show you is this here, right here. And this here. Okay, so we're going to start off with this here. So basically, guys, on Cargo Docks, you could come down these stairs here, and you could come into this doorway here. But the chances are, you are going to get absolutely shit on, because there's a corridor here, which led to a corridor here, which then there was a doorway here, and then there's another doorway there, and the main objective was here and here. Sorry about that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you are real OGs of the game, you know what I mean. Basically, there's a corridor here. And there's only one doorway. And there could be people here or people here. Basically, looking at this doorway here. Okay. But this, right here, X marks the spot, was never a feature. And I like the idea. Because this is now a destructible wall. You can now breach the wall instead of breaching this doorway. So, could this mean that, you know, we could breach this wall here and we could peek from over here, like on the main floor? You know, could we get a nice look into this area? We don't know. But also, the second part of this is this bit here, up here. So, as you can see, there's a staircase going down here. But there's also a staircase that takes you to the second floor. So this here is basement 1. This is floor 1. And going up the stairs then would be floor 2. The only way you could get to floor 2 would be rappelling up the walls. Or coming into basement and going up the stairs. Or going to the first floor here. And then going up the staircase on this side of the building. Or on the opposite side of the building. So guys, there we have it. We also have then, ladies and gents, is this image here. Excuse the pixelation. But this looks like, well, obviously it's an agent. This agent is actually rappelling up the wall. But that is not what I'm concerned about. It is this right here. This window right here. As you can see, when you use to reinforce walls, or not walls, if you reinforce doors or windows, it would just be wooden planks. It would kind of look like what it does now. But now, as you can see, there are like little, what, I don't know what to call these, like metal stuff. I don't know. But again, a nice revamp. Because again, they have to dodge the lawsuit this time. Right. Next image I'm going to show you here then, ladies and gents, would be similar to the one I just showed you. But this time, it is a doorway. So again, right here is a doorway. As you can see, it is not just wooden barricades. It is now a metal sheeted crisscross. I don't know what to call it, but on to the next image then, ladies and gents, is this one here. So this was the main entrance of cargo docks. Over here, oh, let me just change the color. Over here was the camper van. And basically, if you walked through the middle of the camper van, you would get spawn peeked from the second floor or the third floor. And then over this direction over here was the drain pipe, which you could go down into the basement. So now that you guys know where I'm talking about, this here was the main front door. Again, it's been barricaded. Again, with that new feature of the barricade. But what I want to show you real quick is the front, is this door that has been opened. Right here. So this is what I just showed you right there on the last image. But this time, basically the indoor of this, if we zoom in a little bit, oh, that's a bit too far. Okay, never mind, let's not zoom in. They've changed the paint. It is now a nice orange color. I know that doesn't mean a lot. This desk used to come all the way across like this, and it was a wooden desk. But also, by the looks of it, they've got a doorway here. Are these also posters, like clipboards? Are these glass windows? We don't know. The roof here has now been updated to some kind of tiles, which are they going to be destructible? We don't know. We've got an agent here, kind of looks like a rookie, placing something down. We don't know what that is, but it is what it is. I can't tell you any more than what I'm showing you guys. And then also then, ladies and gents, we've got this one here. It is a bit blurry. I do apologize. But this is basement and cargo docks. So when I was referring to the stairs, these are the stairs. It was on either side of the building, one on this side and one on this side. But they've completely changed downstairs. As you can see, there's a big open room here, which I've never seen before. But looking at this bit here, this looks as if it was, if you remember, there was stairs coming down, there was a doorway here, and you could come into this room here, which would be this here. There'll be a wall here with another door, and there'll be another room here, and then a door here, and then the stairs going up. So this here looks like If you remember, there was like a box thing here next to the door. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know. Basically, you could come down these stairs into a single door, not a double door like this. It would be a single door into this room here, which had a, like, it was like a, I don't know, it was like a metal container, and it had this toolbox behind it. It also had a spotlight here as well, shining down. But then also they had another doorway here, which had 2 white boxes that you could hide behind. But now, by the looks of it, they've actually completely destroyed the wall down. They've added ladders that takes you up to the first floor. So instead of just needing to come down the staircases, they've added a ladder. They've added also a hatch. I believe this hatch was already here. But I think it was more located here. Between the door, basically there was a wall here, like I mentioned, and there was a little doorway. It was literally above the doorway there. I remember that correctly. But basically, as you can see, there's a Lord Chachanka here. I don't know who this is, but it's too pixelated to think who that is. But anyways, guys, I got 2 more images to show you now. So basically, Cargo Docks was redeveloped when the game came out. So these now have been completely re-ramped. So again, this image is just showing you the door and the window. Nothing important there. Right, this is the one I want to show you guys. Save the best till last. So this is Cargo Dock. Basically, if you guys know where this is, this you could climb on from the other side of it. So you would spawn on the opposite side of this from the direction these guys are running. You could climb on here, and you could like peek people that was in the second floor windows. But what I want to show you real quick is this part here. Okay, so this was the garage, which had a wooden wall here, which you could basically shoot, blow up, and then if people was rappelling up here, you could kill them. But now the building isn't all connected. As you can see, you can actually climb up this one on its own, run back, and then climb onto the second part of the building. So this building is no longer just a flat building. It's going like this now. That's what the building is now looking like. So you can actually go up this way, run across the roof, and go up again and run across the roof, which is interesting. So is there no 3rd floor anymore? By the looks of it, there's no 3rd floor. They've also added more features like grass, trees here, more trees in the background. They've also added this wall here to stop getting spawn peaked. There was a little wall there originally, but it was terrible. It was pointless. Next image then I want to show you, ladies and gents, is going to be my final image for you guys. Okay? And that is this one here. I felt like crying. Cargo Docks, ladies and gents. As you can see, you know that front door I was talking about earlier? It's right there. The van is still there, right there. You can also now climb up this part of the building, and now instead of rappelling down the building, there's a staircase that you can run down. I don't know if the sewers is still here. Who knows? The ship is still on the right hand side, but like I mentioned on the last image I showed you, I was absolutely right. You can climb up, run across the building, and climb up again. There is no longer a 3-story building. It is now 2 stories. Well, there's a basement as well. So technically, it's no longer a 4-story building. It's a 3-story, which is floor 2, floor 1, and basement. But instead of just rappelling up the walls where you would get killed all the time, you could also rappel on that side of the building and that side as well. Instead of doing that, there is now a staircase that goes up. But what I can see is that that's either a door or a window. I'm not too sure. This looks like a reinforced wall again. The new edition, the ones with the metal on it. So maybe... Actually, I do apologize. That looks like a metal reinforced wall. So maybe a thermite could breach that. I don't know. Ladies and gents, that is every single leak I have for you. I hope you've enjoyed this one. This video has been far too long, but I just wanted to get it out to you guys. Just let me know what you think. Don't be one of those people that are going to come into the comment section down below and be like, you're a faker. This is fake. Like I said at the start of the video, these are files that I found myself within the new game files that have been updated. But there's also one more thing I want to show you guys, okay, before I shoot off. Developer of the game. Ladies and gents, basically, let's have a look here. There's a site called 3839. There are a lot of people that use this site for PUBG. It's a Chinese site. Basically, you can get access to new updates quickly, and you can kind of like go through their game files better. But as you can see on the screen right now, ladies and gents, the image I was showing you of Cargo Docks, the basement, is a little bit more clearer here. The ladders again. That was the generator I was on about, by the way, because there was a wall here. The stairs there, stairs there. But basically, if we scroll down, developers is Vangeri Studios. So Vangeri are part of the Cougar Studios. So, well, they're not part of. They worked together alongside Cougar. So I've got a sneaky feeling that these guys are doing a lot more work on the game than expected. So they have also got a Facebook page. But if you guys remember, you know, if you've never been on this page, they was advertising the game like crazy as well. They were part of the game company. So let's just hope that something comes along in the next couple of weeks. I've also messaged them today. I've basically said, you know, I need to talk to you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and also join my Discord. We are so close to 4,000 members. Follow my social media as well. Apart from that, ladies and gents, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I will hopefully upload some more content in the near future. Peace out.